Yo, so guys, and welcome back to a brand new Hijomeatman news video, and today we're going to be talking about Brad Binder's amazing race on the Saturday. Unfortunately, Sunday wasn't quite as amazing, getting clipped by Maverick Vinales there on the beginning parts of the race. But Saturday, though, from Brad Binder, if we focus on that, that was something else. P15 to P1 in the Argentina Sprint Race. I think this could be something that we could see, you know, often in these sprint races with, you know, the likes of Brad Binder. I mean, it's always been the Sunday man. We've done plenty of videos now on the channel talking about this, and you know, he's gonna have the chance now to be a Saturday man also. But the reason I think we're gonna see, you know, Brad Binder up there a lot, I mean, he's got a little bit less to lose, you know, if you think about it, in the World Championship, I guess you could say, compared to, you know, the likes of like Pecco Bagnaia and some of the other Ducati riders, and you know, title favourites pretty much. You know, Brad Binder, he's a little bit further behind, a little bit more inferior machinery, you could say, even though they did win obviously that sprint race. But you know, he's going to be a little bit more wild in these sprint races. You know, he's going to go for it a little bit more, and we saw that in this Argentinian race, P15 to P1. It didn't even take him that long. You know, it wasn't like it took him the whole race to get there. You know, he'd done it quick. You know, turn one alone, that inside line that he managed to get, you know, the launch off the line was good also. But turn one especially, that he made loads of ground there, and then he just clipped them, you know, one by one, just ticking them off the list, just easy peasy, got to the lead. And you know, he did get that pressure obviously from Bezzecchi right at the end, but he managed to hold it off and take that win. Like I said, Sunday wasn't as amazing. You know, the race was pretty unfortunate, come to a halt very quickly, but he still had good pace considering, you know, the bike was damaged, and I guess he pretty much treated it sort of as, you know, another practice session, you could say, and just to see, you know, what he's next like, because let's not forget, he does still have that injury, although it is getting, you know, a lot better now, but he does still have that holding him back just a little bit. But yeah, Brad Binder, like I say, I think this guy's going to be up there often. I think he's going to be one to watch in these sprint races, and obviously the Sunday race, because for some reason, I mean, it's just a known fact, like, he just doesn't qualify at all, but then you'll go and do a banging race. I don't understand it really. I think, I just don't know, like, I really don't know what in the race is he just deciding to just outbrake everybody and hope it sticks and get to the lead and then just kind of go from there. Like, you know, the qualifying is definitely something that he really does need to sort out, because it would make the Sunday a lot of an easier job, you know, for him to get at the front. But you know, seemingly it is tradition with him to not qualify, but, you know, do it all on the day that actually matters, which is where the points are given. And obviously he's got 2 opportunities now every weekend to do that. So I think Brad Binder is going to be one to watch this season, definitely coming through the field, and he's going to give us some very exciting battles and races, because he always does. And you know, the Argentina race was great. You know, like I said, it didn't take him that long whatsoever to go from P15 all the way to P1 on that KTM in them wet, dry conditions that were going on. And yeah, it was a great race. So leave it down in the comments. What were your thoughts on Brad Binder's sprint race? Do you think we're going to see more, you know, of these kind of surprise results on the Saturday race, at least? Because, you know, it's a little bit more where the championship, you know, favourites, they might be a little bit more tentative, whereas, you know, the riders are a little bit further back, they're just going to go for it, they're just going to go all out. I mean, we're already seeing that in the sprint races. There is quite a lot of chaos going on in, you know, with overtakes and close, you know, contact, and, you know, it's to be expected. I mean, it's a sprint race, the bikes are, you know, lighter obviously than what they're going to be in the main race. You don't have to really save tires too much, so it's understandable that it's going to be a little bit chaotic, and that the championship, you know, favourites might be a little bit more careful with what's going on to not lose them valuable points. But yeah, leave it down in the comments. What are your thoughts on it all? Leave a like and subscribe for more content as always, and I will see you with some brand new videos very soon.